Hey there, welcome back to my tiny London flat. I am moving out this week and I wanted to show you some of my best tips for how to sort your place out when you're moving. Even if it's a tiny studio like mine is, 140 square feet, you'd be surprised how much grime adds up over a year. So I'm gonna give you my tips because I never want to go through the stress of moving like the way I am again, and I hope this helps you. First thing, my hob, full of rust stains. Someone left a comment on another YouTube video for how to get rid of the rust stains around their hob. Every night this week, I've been putting cider vinegar on my hob surround and leaving it soaked on paper towels overnight, just so that it could soak up some of the rust, and you can see the rust here. I also used a proper hob cleaner to get rid of not only the rust that was lifted by vinegar, but also just general stains on the hob surround. Check out these results. This type of box fan is very useful in New York because it's really hot in New York in the summers. And if you don't have AC, you always put a box fan like this. And it's nice because my flat is on the 6th floor, so in the summer it's actually quite hot. And it's necessary right now because of all the vinegar.
Yes,
It smells like vinegar. Next up, the limescale situation around the sink. London water is super hard. Get yourself a decent descaler. I am using this Viacol limescale remover. It was a recommendation from one of the house cleaners that I got in touch with when I was getting quotes for how much it would cost to do my place. But my place is so small that the idea of having another person in here just to clean it actually found it overwhelming. So I'm just gonna clean myself. And also either way I would have to buy my own cleaning materials. So I thought, why don't I just learn how to clean my own flat? Let's get all this hard water off. Honestly, just squeegeeing your shower door after every shower just saves you so much faff later. And it's kind of meditative if you do it. Now for another hack I'm proud to have discovered, which is turning your shower head into a power washer. Just turn your shower head to the highest setting so that it is a concentrated spray. Grab a bucket to catch the water and aim it towards all the little dusty areas. It's great for getting the dust out of the nooks and crannies of your toilet bowl duct. Lay down an old towel by the door to catch any of the water before it leaks anywhere else outside of your bathroom. And now for something a bit special. These post-it notes have been my daily reminders and priorities for the past year. Before I take them down, I'm doing something that feels meaningful. If you have a set of sticky notes on your wall to remind you of manifestations, to-do list items, and priorities, my recommendation is to put it on your phone. That way you always have a reminder, and it's nice. It's like kind of having a vision board on your phone you can always look at. So take a photo of it and then set it as your wallpaper. Time to take these off. Okay, so I am not gonna be able to take some of my books with me, so I found out that there is a book drop over by the Waitrose near me, and they'll do book recycling. I'm gonna go and drop these books off. I also have a bunch of electronics accessories, and I'm going to take all of these to the Oxford Circus Apple Store. Apple stores actually take any brand of electronics for recycling, not just for Apple products. If you get something, figure out the return policy and then actually try to use the product within the return policy dates. And if you don't, just return it and accept that it's not for you. You can always buy it again in the future if you're inspired, but it's better than having a bunch of wasted products. It's amazing how much stuff we collect over time, isn't it? And there we have it. Not a bad way to say goodbye to this flat, huh? Also, an update, I did get the inventory report back and I didn't get any deductions. Not only did I save myself from hiring a professional cleaner, which would have cost over £100, but I also learned a thing or two about how to clean my own flat and how to maintain that going forward. If you enjoyed these cleaning tips, give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment if you found this useful. The next few weeks are going to be an adventure full of travel, from horseback riding in France to traveling in Jordan, plus I'll show you my last few days in London. You're gonna see a lot more travel content. So Hit subscribe if you want to see more, and let me know what else you want to see as I travel.